I'd like to welcome you to Sassafras Valley. Today, we're going to be working on a project that doesn't have anything at all to do with wood. Going to be making an Ozark Farmstead fire ring. I've been wanting to have a fire pit for quite a while. Live out here in the woods, and trees are always dropping branches in the yard. And on top of that, got a lot of mosquitoes in the summer and in the fall. It'd be awful nice if we could have a fire every once in a while. And grandkids like to come over and they like to cook hot dogs. So I've been wanting to put in a fire pit, but I just couldn't figure out what I wanted it to look like. So I kind of shopped around, and I just really couldn't come up with anything that I liked. Then one day, I was over talking to my neighbor Mike. You've met him before. He's the guy who built Frankensplitter. But he's my neighbor, and he's also my second cousin. We've known everyone just about all of our lives, or each other just about all of our lives. Get along pretty good. We work together pretty well. We trade favors every now and again. But at any rate, I was telling Mike that I was trying to find some kind of something to make into a fire ring. And he happened to mention tractor tire. Big old wheel off of a tractor might do the job. Okay. So my plan is to cut that rib out right down there so that this pipe can be welded in there. And once that's done, we'll be able to put us a barbecue grill on the side of this. It's round, put another pipe inside of it, we should be able to swivel it. Be able to get it on and off the fire when we want. So, I'm gonna mark that out, cut a slot in there that'll match up good enough he can weld it inside that rib right there. I told him, I said, yeah, it'd need to be at least 3 feet inside. He said, well, they make them that big. I said, yeah, but where do you get one? Well, Mike drives a truck all around this part of the country down here. He makes deliveries and pickups. And he said he'd keep his eye open. About a month ago, he came home one night, dropped off, backed up to my shop, and kicked out a tire rim, rear tire off of a tractor. Didn't say anything to me. Next day or so I saw him. He said, hey, did you see that tractor rim I kicked out there? And I said, no. So I went out and took a look at it, and it's exactly what you see in front of you there. I'll describe it best I can. The inside diameter is about 36 inches where the rib comes in there. And the outside of it is right at 42 inches. The width of it from side to side is 16 inches. So it's pretty good size, just about the right size what I was looking for. I asked him, how much did I owe him? And he said, oh, you don't owe me anything. But I said, well, you had to pay something for it. He said, well, it was only 20 bucks. And just like that, I had me a fire ram. Now, I need to figure out how to use it and where to put it. It only fits on one side here. The other side's going to have the gas. So, right there, see? Let's see. Clamp on it there. Check it one more time. Are you ready? Yeah. One last test before. Let's see. Go for it. Within about a 16th. Okay, that'll do her. Mike has been welding for quite a long time. One time he did production work for a company that made farm equipment, like corrals and creep feeders and things like that. He has a arc welder, and he also has a wire feed welder, and he can do a good job with either one of them. And he just got that wire feed welder of his up and running in good shape again, and so this was a good project for him to line it out and show what he could do. And I tell you, his welds came out excellent. You want it tacked out here? Huh?
Yes.
I don't think it needs it. No, just fill what you can fill and it'll hold. It's only gonna hold up hamburgers, maybe hot dogs. Or brats. So, huh?
Shut it down.
All right, hold on. You ready? There you go. So, here's what I'm thinking is, okay, don't know how long that needs to be, but cut this in half, put one like this, okay, one like this,
Yeah.
and one like this, far enough apart that slips in, and then weld the strap steel out here for support. That make sense? Eyes. A little glowing ember there. Okay. Whoa, that's pretty close right there. All right, tack it. If you can tack it on the outside, then we'll have that smooth surface up there. Well, you can tack it right in the middle, I guess, it don't matter. Should have probably cleaned that off, huh? So we take that clamp off now. And we know that one's where we want it. So go ahead and that ain't gonna hurt anything. Remember, we got that 1/4 inch to the bottom still. So you can go ahead and put that one, weld that one in, and then close on. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. You want this welded here?
Yeah. All right, that gonna do it? Now it should be in that same place. Boys and girls, I'm here to tell you, that's right on, isn't it? So why don't you put a mark right across here. Okay. Take that out and cut it. Do you want to clamp that or just try to hold it?
How do you go? Got it?
Yeah. Go around.
Ready?
Let's see. This is twisted, so that makes it all right. That's all right. It's not flat, it was forged. So that's fine. Weld her up.
That didn't help.
All right. Well, that's not heat-proof paint, is it? All right. Well, that looks pretty professional.
Pretty darn good, huh?
Uh-huh. You've been practicing, haven't you? be able to adjust this so that the grill or the pot hook could be set at different heights above the fire, depending on whether it was, raging flames or just good hot coals. So I went in and drilled holes every 2 inches in that pipe. Got a pin that I can stick in them holes and raise it up and index it to get the height I wanted. So that's what I'm doing here on the drill press. I wasn't really able to find any kind of paint that would stand up to the heat and prevent rust at the same time. But I went ahead and got me some high temperature paint. It's supposed to be good up to 2,000 degrees. And I coated everything down. May not stop it from rusting, but at least it'll all start out the same color, and we'll see where it goes from there. How's that for a couple farm boys, huh? Not bad.
Close enough for government work?
Yeah. Private work too. So we got this all welded up. There you go, Mike. All right. So the idea is that you can use this over the fire if you want to grill you some burgers or some brats or whatever. You can take those off so they don't stick out so far. You can turn it around this way. Put your bean pot or your chili pot up there on that hook. Okay? Or you can take this off and turn one of these grills sideways and just put a single grill on here, and it won't be so big, stick out over the fire if they want to get in there to roast weenies, and you got the fire all on this side of the fire pit. And welds are pretty good. I like it. Mike, I really appreciate what you did and wanted to let you know you did a fine job. And for all you folks out there who are watching this, I hope you have nothing less than a wonderful day.